Knock knock.
Who's there?
Kanga.
Kanga who?
Actually, it's kangaroo.
Hey guys, he's Rue.
He's banned. Don't you dare call me Rue.
Yeah, no, sorry. Sorry. I just needed to hurt you in some way after that one.
Anyway, Final Fantasy XIV is still, 9 minutes away, so I'm gonna be playing a backup game today. This should be fun.
You'll rue the day you told that joke.
I don't remember if this game has music. It's got sound effects.
I don't either.
I might leave the Hotel Dusk continue run. I don't remember having a run to continue. Who said you could sleep this much? No coins and we're done here. Oh, I continued a failed run.
Oh. Well, okay. Oopsie.
That's fine. Kovarlian Empire, huh? Again! Actually, real quick, I am going to pull this up approximately 7 minutes, and I'm going to move it to my other screen. So, oh, good. When I move it between monitors that don't have, one has scaling and the other doesn't, it doesn't work right. I have not played Clover Pit once since I last streamed it. I've got too many games going on. Let's see. 7 spins.
I mean,
I
hey,
should have
Hollow Knight
spent my tickets right away.
Hollow Knight should be ending soon, right?
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Oh, hold on. I have something important to do. No, too far, too far, too far. Oh. There we go.
What did you just do?
I was turning my fan on, and I tried pulling the cord on the fan, and then I realized no, the switch needs to be on.
Ah, yeah.
Do I want that higher than that? Maybe I do. Okay. Let's do gambling! I already screwed up, I should have immediately began by spending my tickets. And I didn't. Absolute rubbish trash. Okay. Well, we got a third ticket now. Okay. Triggers randomly, luck +5. Triggers randomly, 1 extra spin, then luck +4. Ooh, I like that. Luck +7 for the last one. Golden modify. Ooh! Doing that one. Okay. And, I need to keep 7. Wait. Oh yeah, the icon did appear. Okay, we start the round. We've only got 3 minutes left before I can play Final Fantasy XIV.
Yay.
Oh! Holy hell! Okay.
Yo.
I'll take it.
I'm pretty sure that's sacrilegious.
Blackjack and hookers. Second episode of Futurama.
Oh, was that episode 2?
Yes, it was.
Oh yeah, I suppose it was.
I have been warned. I'll warn your face. There we go. And I have a ticket if I want to buy... I really like this. Okay. We try. 2 minutes left. Let's see if I will game over before Final Fantasy is done downloading.
How compatible FreeBSD and Linux are?
More than you might think, but less than you might guess. Okay. Deposit my coins now. Don't worry, I got enough.
I mean, yeah, like, I'm not surprised. They're both Unix-like operating systems. Particularly, they're both Unix clones.
Okay, let's answer the phone. What do we have?
Which, both being meant to replace Unix, theoretically means that they are going to be somewhat similar to Unix, so they would be somewhat similar to each other.
Okay. That might have been the wrong choice. I don't know. Ooh, this is also potentially good. Did I pick the wrong one? Well, too late now. I'm learning still. And the game is ready, and I'm not ready, so... Well, I'm probably gonna fail.
And there are exactly 2 Fedora flavors here that seem reasonable for me.
I was going all in on multiple symbols mix. Lemons weren't one of the choices for the phone. Okay.
Lemons!
There we are. Deposit. 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 Yes.
I probably want plasma desktop.
Can reroll phone options for tickets. Oh, I somehow missed that. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We're doing only one run of this before we go back to FF14. And we'll see how long this run takes. And then when I put it on my website, I'll have to just also tag it Clover Pit.
Fedora LXDE.
Some people like LXDE. I don't get it. I guess if you're... Am I dropping frames? I've dropped 400 frames.
Jeez.
Looks like I'm not dropping any more, but that's almost a %. And I suspect they will at once.
Having tried LXDE, it is, how do I put this? Not for modern devices.
Yeah, it's extremely performant. So if that's what you need.
That is the... I would say LXDE is the desktop environment for an IBM ThinkPad.
Okay, do I want to spend 2 tickets? 1 ticket for every...
Would you say that's reasonable?
Yeah.
I do mean specifically IBM ThinkPads.
Okay.
So, 2005 and earlier.
Back. Okay. I kind of want to fail just so that I have an excuse to get to Final Fantasy XIV, but I don't want to fail on purpose, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm disappointing Grumpy Rat and Izza because they only ever show up for Final Fantasy XIV, and here I am announcing Final Fantasy XIV and not playing it. What the hell?
Yo, jackpot! Holy
0 rounds
crap.
left. Well,
I don't think it matters much.
Okay.
Good. Yeah?
Yeah. There we are. And now, what's on the phone? 2 random charms in the store free. Set your tickets to 0. Double your Clover tickets. Set coins to 0. No, I'm doing this. I could, but I'm not gonna. Although I know I can. I mean, if they're free, I might as well. I should have spent the 1 on this one before doing that. Oh well. None of this requires activating, so I'm not going to hit the button.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling! Yeah, yeah. Let's go gambling.
Oh! I think this is the desktop environment that they use on the computers at the library. LXQT.
This round has been absolute garbage trash.
Oh, goody.
That was a really bad round. Well, let's buy that. Let's deposit what we can. Almost nothing. And go for another round. And part of me wants to do well because I like doing well, and part of me wants to do badly because I want to get to another game. But I'm not going to screw up on purpose. Okay, yeah, actually, I think I am in good enough shape to pass this deadline.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
What?
Okay,
the
last
hell is
one.
this? SOAS?
Oh, I have a round left even.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, I'm doing great.
Hooray. What the hell is this desktop environment?
LXDE?
No. SOAS.
I've never heard of it.
SOAS.
Hold on, I just got 4 tickets. What's the phone say? Triple the value of the 7. Oh, I'm just gonna take the tickets.
Budgie. Never heard of Budgie.
Nice.
Oh, I could download Plasma
Oh.
Mobile.
What do I have that I don't like?
Cosmic looks too much like macOS to me.
A drawer. Oh, I don't have a drawer. That's right. I gotta buy a drawer.
Oh, whatever. I'll just use KDE Plasma.
Which one was the
I'm
treasure
good.
one? Strong interest strat going.
All of the viewers.
I'm gonna throw this away and buy this.
As much as
7
I kind of don't want,
spins.
as
What
much
don't
as
you
I
want?
kind of don't want to do it, I'm gonna go with the KDE Plasma version of Fedora.
I mean, Plasma. It's not the lightest weight by a long shot,
Which is the problem.
but it's still lighter weight than Windows. And in my opinion, it's the best Linux desktop environment.
In terms of general usability, I would agree. Yes, we are discussing Linux. Or at least I am.
That could be like the catchphrase for my streams sometimes.
We are discussing Linux, or at least I am.
We are discussing such and such. I'm supposed to be playing
Ooh.
Final Fantasy!
Okay, so as much as I like SteamOS, I cannot run it on my laptop.
How about Bazite?
I tried.
How about
It did
Hollow
not run
ISO?
so
Oh no!
Well,
Just pause the run. Disaster! I'm just glad it didn't happen on the last spin.
Hollow ISO, I don't think I've ever seen working.
I mean, at this rate, I am definitely not making it unless... Because I need like 1,100 coins in one round. So I'm not going to pause
You need
this
7
run.
jackpots in a row.
Odds are not on my
Maybe-
side. My interest strats will not pay off for... Look at this.
Oh my word.
That's the first coins I've gotten in this round. I'm almost out of spins. Like, I've gotten a couple of pretty good spins, but they're not enough.
Come on, baby, jackpot. No.
No. Okay. And... Yeah, no. Give me coins!
Oh no, you lost.
Anyway. It
Anyway,
is now
I've
time for
I've
this.
tried Bazai and it did not run well at all, and also
So then Hollow ISO wouldn't either.
this laptop doesn't actually really support game mode at all.
Hmm.
Like it ran game mode technically, but like it's not supposed to be able to.
What? No, what the hell?
What? Do you have a controller plugged in or something?
Yeah. But I wasn't
Okay.
touching it.
Weird.
I don't know what that was. I wasn't touching it when I started the game, and I wasn't touching it when I unplugged it. And I don't know.
It was weird.
Okay,
I don't know anything about CashieOS.
let's talk to Chadley. Cachie is pretty popular these days. It's a pretty new one, but it's like a new one that's actually getting attention and support. It is past time that we return to the Waking Sands. I forgot what he sounds like. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. We have been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Attention, Grumpy Rat. I am now playing the game I promised to play. I didn't think I'd be going back to the Waking fucking Sands, but here we are.
It sounded like you were still doing a voice.
No, that's just me being annoyed that, I genuinely thought I was done with getting sent back here for, like, the 80th time. Game's been a bit repetitive in that sense. Final Fantasy XIV fans know what I'm talking about. It's a
I
meme.
thought CashieOS was... What the hell do you mean, is CashieOS a placebo?
Camped out in Gridania. Not in the Waking Sands, huh? You come to the Waking Sands, I prefer the Waking Papyrus. Tell me, Kohar, it does here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Yeah, that's what happens. You leave a place unoccupied, you're gonna get, what's the word?
Waters.
Not waters.
Squatters, I said.
Squatters. Thank you. Mayhap it is just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. Ooh, the tunic is good. The tunic is the only good one. Oh, and I can't go in... I don't want to forget to change my outfit. I got a new tunic to put on. Wait.
I really thought CashieOS was a SteamOS type thing.
No, it's not. It's just supposed to be good for games. Who goes there? Now, Ida. Is that any way to greet a friend?
Yes.
Alfino! Cover! Sid? Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. I don't remember how I did Sid's voice either. I don't know how I forgot that one. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. I think it was something like that. You know, I wasn't actually here when... I was still in talks at the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back, and I saw... Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Y'shtola hadn't been here to help me. Y'shtola is here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Uldar to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalimo and Minfilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Y'shtola thinks they were taken somewhere. They were kidnapped. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Things that you would know if my character weren't a mute. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires, a knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals, one that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo.
Whoa.
Sorry. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though his Allagan weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Minfilia to gain an understanding of the Echo. None of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. Ban, you can't hear what I'm doing, but I promise it's funny. No matter. The Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Ida? What? Oh, yes! Yes, of course, whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest. I think it's Y'shtola, isn't it? I keep forgetting the stupid apostrophes. Oh, they're resting. This is an exciting cutscene. They're just standing there.
If you had your reverb on, it was not audible on stream.
Here.
Like, not even to everyone else? Oh no.
At least not immediately before you said you can't hear what I'm doing, but I assure you it's funny.
I only turned it on for the word echo.
Oh. Okay, then I'm not sure exactly what you were doing that was funny.
I made the reverb when it had the word echo. That was the joke.
Okay, so I'm just an idiot.
So we're getting another one of these, like, hallucination cutscenes.
Hallucination.
Bringer of light. Brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth
Alright,
bright.
let's write this to the probably crappiest SD card I've got.
I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness
Crystal Mommy?
to spread.
Uh.
Crimson brown
I'm pretty sure that's
Mix.
a plumb bob.
Hard boo.
Whom death attendeth
Yeah.
always.
I'm pretty sure that is a blue plumb bob.
Shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself,
It's a crystal.
for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the
It's not smooth
Zoom
enough
out
to be a
ahead.
Sims plumb bob.
On the zoom out, it had approximately the right shape to be a plumb bob.
child.
Approximate shape, sure.
Fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Can you imagine a gritty, realistic Sims game?
I can, and I kind of want it.
Who is it?
Not that I would ever play it, but like,
Y'shtola! Kovar, I see you and Alphanor are safe. And Sid! /P. I don't know what that means. That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Louisoix guides us still. Can I say Louisoix, please? Luigi Soix?
you're allowed to.
He would not see us undone so easily. Not now, when the need is so great.
Also, you're not transmitting your game audio to me.
Oh, I'm not? Oh.
No. Because of Minecraft.
That's right, I turned it off. Now you have it.
Thank you.
I know where Minfilia and the others are being held. Wrong chat box, okay. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona, Castrum Sentry. I want that to be alliterative, Castrum Kentry. But Kentry sounds so bad. As does Sastrum.
I mean, so does Celtic.
Yeah.
You're still willing to say that one, so...
Here we go. I can finally go and equip recommended gear, which is going to change me into my new woolen tunic. Ooh! Kind of like that. That's not bad. How do I... right-click? Crap, I accidentally set on auto-run. Learn to play the accordion. And I could write some sick parody music. Stola wants to discuss the fate of the prisoners being held at Castrum Sentry. Are any of these worthwhile? Gold pieces worthwhile. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Kovar. A Chordian. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial Castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. Well, I mean, I assumed it was pronounced accordion because C-H-O-R-D says cord. But now that Castrum Sentry houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy, and if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this, Lord Portelaine of House Durandare. He is stationed at the Observatorium in Coethas. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. We're going back to France!
I so desperately want a new pair of headphones.
Headphones are good. Let's go to Camp Dragonhead.
headphones.
Dragonhead.
And they're not, strictly
Oh, yes.
speaking, bad, but the issue is, I absolutely destroyed the cable that I had before, and the cable I'm using currently is much too short.
I
And I
forgot
can't
that
just
was...
use I can't just use any cable because unfortunately the headphone jack in the headphones themselves is recessed.
Ah. Snow France. Yeah, it is Snow France. Nonetheless, it is very, very, very French. I'm holding W! I feel like I'm playing Pyro in Team Fortress 2. No, that's not fair. I'm not holding mouse 1. That's no France. It's a space station. Okay. We're almost here. Now, if I'm going to the observatorium... That is in here. Here we are. Ah, Kovar, the man who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You are an associate of Ishtola, but of course, Lord Dremont confided to me that you were a scion of the Seventh Dawn. I want the gold piece. Castrum Sentry? What interest have you all in the Imperials? They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. Appreciated, not appreciated. I'm going to do a British accent. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led into the castrum. A Huron woman, an Elysian man, and 2 Lalafels, 1 male, 1 female. It's them! It has to be! Minfilia, Urianja, Patpalimo, and Tataru! I miss Tataru. If that scat morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Incident. No. An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Coethas not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Roegadin and a Lalafel, were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? A Roegadin and a Lalafel, Master Garland. Neither wore Imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Kovar, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Sentry will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. And yet the airship is the frickin' Enterprise. That's not Star Wars.
What? Wait, what?
Our airship in this game is called the Enterprise. I am not joking.
I mean, okay.
The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you'd best act now. If, as has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow scions prisoner in hopes of understanding the echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not scions, nor do they know aught of the echo. As Lord Portalaine said, this may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Quest complete. Watch a cutscene. And then go through a door automatically. Oh, another cutscene! Yeah, there's Darth Vader and everything. Da 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 da. Have any of you seen the video? It's on YouTube of a little baby. She can't be more than like 2, in her crib. It's taken from a baby monitor, and she's humming the Imperial March.
I think I have seen that.
Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work. But all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord. Rest assured, our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Are they actually building a Death Star? No. Ruidhatin, you depart for Castrum Occidens at midnight. You will command the Western Front in Vilbrand. No comment.
Manager?
The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. Yes, Lord Vader. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Praefectus. You have earned it. That will be all dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters, 1 hour. Oh no, they're building a mech. They're building a mech suit. Okay.
I mean, that could also be a Death Star.
If it's a mech suit and a Death Star all in one, we have a word for that. Metal Gear.
Okay.
My purpose here is to reconnoiter Garlean activity along Arbathia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Shtola. Now, the report of the Imperial airships... It did eat Garuda, I forgot about that. Emergency landing came to us by way of Dzmail Darkhold, situated to the west. Our man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Briselt, may be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. Free trial got extended all the way through Shadowbringers. I heard about that. I'm going to be playing this game even longer. I've said this before, I don't intend to ever spend a single penny on this, but I'll play as much free as I can, because it's pretty damn good for free. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. I just fought the Fury in Metal Gear Solid 3 literally yesterday. And boy, that's not a fun boss fight. I mentioned...
or Delta?
Delta. It's the same fight. It's the same game. I mentioned earlier I've been playing too many games right now, and that is one of them. Oh, it's just over there.
I've been playing Adventure Capitalist, Sonic 3,
Currently, I am playing this. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on and off stream because I'm doing some of the more busy work off stream. I am playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
yeah, I saw that.
Am playing, what's it called? Expedition 33 is very good so far, by the way. Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky.
I kind of want to get Pragmata.
That looks fun.
It does. And
we need a voice for
I've
Briselt.
played the demo.
No face. You stand before Dzmail Darkhold, the subterranean fortress excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. I've got a letter! Yeah, that's way more France than just this area. A letter from Lord Portelaine. So you have come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have been sighted in the area, seeking to recapture them. What? The captives are like to be your friends, you say? Then let us pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place near the Aurum Vale, situated south and west of here. I suggest you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Piamon. He should be able to assist you. I'm trying to make the sound of him wearing a frickin' helmet over his mouth, but I don't know if it came through very well. Piamon. That's...
I mean, the obvious answer is...
Ow. See, I was doing Kenny from South Park. You sound rather a bit more like,
Pyro.
I was gonna say the drive-through microphone thing. The whale in Free Country, USA.
Really, please, this is the greatest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not quite, unfortunately. I'd like to be able to. But I did not have that kind of distortion.
Oh yeah, distortion's big for that.
Yeah.
Okay. We're halfway there. Oh no, we're all the way there. What does Piermont look like he should sound like? The Imperial airship? Aye, I saw it approach to land with mine own 2 eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again. What? That's the wrong accent for someone named Piermont. But not before it had deployed. A detachment of troops. Gruff orders would be embarked, and there was an air of consternation about them. I guess I'm doing Cockney-ish. Are any of these worthwhile? Good stats, I can't use it. Bad stats, I can use it. Bad stats, I can use it. Gold. I take the gold. Sir Piermont wants to share with you what he knows of the 2 fugitives. No prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Garleans, who were deployed, formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post to find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. If you search the area map, you'll be able to follow the prints to their owners. That sounds like Biggs and Wedge. Yeah, Expedition 33 is so freaking good. I did mod it to make the timed hits more forgiving, because it was too hard for me, but I didn't want to change the whole game to easy mode. So I was like, a mod that changes just that to easier and the rest keep on normal. That's my way. Footprints! Surveying! 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 All done! That's a clue! A clue! A clue! Okay, let's skidoo over to these other footprints. Peak gameplay right here. Okay. Okay. And now more. Oh, we got a snow wolf in the way. Does the game expect me to fight it? No. No, it does not. See, the trouble with Minfilia being captured and not dead means at some point I'm going to have to do her voice again. I'm going to have to do that accent again. And that makes me feel bad doing such a bad accent on purpose. And despite my best efforts, it still comes out better than the actress who actually plays her.
Wow.
Yeah, no, she can't act. A lot of the acting in this game is questionable, and I'm led to understand that once I get past A Realm Reborn, they recast everyone and it gets better. But Minfilia, she's a cut below everyone else. Okay, one more. That was absolutely riveting. Voicing a cardboard cutout is pretty difficult. That's true. She doesn't really have a personality. Was it under the bridge? I'm gonna find a troll. Wedge! Where's Biggs? So cold. I want to go home. Ahoy! Please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath. I swear. Kovar, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Garleans were snapping at our heels like a pack of hungry wolves. I was so hellbent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monstrous gaping maw thrice. And when I found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Biggs? He isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. I'm shivering to help me do the voice. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? Track down Wedge! That's wonderful news. Now what of Biggs? Not yet. I see. Well, it hardly surprises me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taking care of him. I've scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact Biggs headed west. With both Ida and Ishtola helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not too far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there.
Dare I hope? Was that Master Garlean you spoke with? After 5 long years, thank goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now. Kovar, let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive.
Trying to keep a shiver on my voice the whole way. Monument Valley. That was a fun game. I still haven't played 3 yet. Only the first 2. Wait a minute. I could ride a chocobo. Why am I sprinting? Oh no, I joined a fate. I knew that was going to happen looking at the map. But there's no one else here, so I really don't care about this fate.
What?
Okay.
What do you mean the install failed?
For Fedora?
Yeah.
Weird, I've never seen that before. Maybe it doesn't support your hardware. Abili. Who's Abili?
Dude, I doubt that it's going to have that much issue with a laptop from 2017.
Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm?
My friend is hurt.
Oh, it would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I will bring you a hot broth. How are we feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. The same goes for you, friend. Just plain you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can.
I auto-heal in this game. I'm fine.
Why do I get the feeling it's because of the SD card I'm using to install it from?
Well, that could be. Oh, I tried to get the cherry out of my drink now that I'm done drinking it, and all I got was this lousy stem. It broke. There we go. Cherry.
The SD card says Memory Stick Pro Duo.
That is a really bad sign.
It's quote-unquote 64 gigabytes.
What do I got to do next?
I don't know.
Oh, I got to talk to Wedge.
Wait,
Okay.
Did I say I wanted to launch Support Assist?
Now, why is that a problem, Mix? I'm drinking an old-fashioned. It would be a problem if I didn't put a cherry in there. I've gone to restaurants where they didn't put a cherry in an old-fashioned, and they were bad. I've gone places where they didn't put sugar or not enough in your sugar. Oh, stems. Stems. Ha ha ha! I get it. Ha ha ha. Highlight.
Hey, ARSA.
Aerosate.
I'm fine now, thanks to you. But I can't bear to think Biggs is still all alone in the cold, with Garleans on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Kovar, but do you think you could search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something.
Quest sent me over here.
Roy Godin, gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion. I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think a moment. I will not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze, and it may be worth the while to investigate. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, maybe he elected to pass us by.
Okay. Well, let's go south. Let's go south! Ing. Oh boy, that's real close. Right turn! Destination! Surveying. That's called drink time.
Alright, I am running H2 test W.
Oh no, I gotta fight some revenants. No, get out of there. These area of effect attacks are already getting on my nerves. But at least I can also do area of effect attacks and do damage to more than one of these guys at once. We're gonna heal. And I still died!
Uh-huh.
Yes, I will accept. Thank you, I appreciate that. Let's try again. And this time, let's not... Oh, no, apparently it counted as defeating it. Or did you guys just finish the job once I died? Okay, well... Which way is the exit? Here it is. Why did the half-blind man fall in the well? Because he couldn't see that well.
Ugh.
You didn't interfere. So I managed to win and die at the same time.
That is...
Cool.
That's fantastic.
That's like timing out in Mario Maker and also getting the 1-up from the flag. Which a lot of people have done. Okay.
Wow.
Okie doke. Kovar!
Wish I
Were you
could
able
do
to
that.
learn anything? Not in this area. Well, that stands to reason. I suppose. Seeing as he was trying to lure the Garleans away from me, but where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? He could be over somewhere else. We can't give up, Kovar. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. He's like 8 times your size, dude. He'll be fine in the cold. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who will listen. And hurry. Biggs' chance of survival grows slimmer by the moment. We climb. We continue up the tower. Haha! Some people will get that joke and some won't. It's a reference to something I talked about earlier.
I don't get it.
It wasn't a very good joke. The joke was that I used the words "we continue" in a sentence.
Okay.
When one falls, we continue.
Hmm.
Ignace. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say. If he's not to be found around here or in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it is possible he made for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through Danafen Pass, the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I near broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Oh, you mean like this? I survived. I took a bunch of damage, but I survived. You can't actually die from fall damage. It's just there so that, like, if you take fall damage in, like, a dungeon or something.
Oh, speaking of fall damage, I gotta get back to playing
I don't
Mario
think
Galaxy.
there's really a lot of room for fall damage in dungeons. But yeah, look, already back at full health. The stakes when you're not in combat are so incredibly low in this game. Which, I mean, makes sense. Put the stakes on the combat. But it means you start nearly every battle fully refreshed, unless you do something really stupid.
Can I put the stakes on the grill?
That does sound good. Hello, Y'shtola! Oh, we're getting level synced. Down to 48. Okay. You can't just run from enemies by falling because they'll kill you when you hit 1 HP. Yeah. Oh, there he is. No, he... Our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead? There he is. Ah, Kovar, it is well that you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now! Ida has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me! Oh, falls can be fatal in combat? I don't think I realized that. I've never fallen in combat. Except off of a ledge all the way into a bottomless pit, and then I died of starvation. He's not alone! Kill them all!
Are you sure you haven't fallen in combat?
Well, I've died in combat. I haven't fallen I haven't fallen off of a ledge in combat. That one dude looks like Graham Stark.
Which one, dude?
This one right here, with the beard. The one I'm fighting at the moment. Okay, I don't know if that was actually close enough. If I'm going to be doing the ones damage to nearby enemies, I should try standing between them. Okay. Yeah, if I'm going to do AoE damage, it really makes more sense to be in between. Okay, just one left. Now we start avoiding the AoE damage attacks. Crap! I let myself be distracted, and I think Biggs is going to be taking crazy damage now. Wrong move, wrong move! There's only one here. Okay. Let's take this thing out. This is probably my top priority.
Halfway done with writing.
Crap, crap, crap. Yeah, no, actually, I do want to take these guys out. No, 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 don't be standing in that. Don't be standing in that.
Okay, but what if you did be standing in that?
There's dialogue that I am currently ignoring. I probably do want to focus on the big guy, but I don't know for sure. Oh, and there's one little guy left. Oh, Biggs is doing fine. Duty complete! My thanks. Another moment, and I would have... He has been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. There's a tower near here. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Ida and I shall bear him there with all haste. Sid would be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Oh, I love reunions. Okay. Ah. Forgot something before I started streaming. Oops. Oh well.
What did you forgot?
That's for me and ARS8 to know. No, I don't.
Bottle?
No, I got my water bottle. I'm not so fragile in my masculinity. I recently started putting on just a translucent powder before I stream. Makeup. Oh. Because I got this bright light glaring on my face, right? And when I put this on, it reduces the glare on like my cheeks and nose. It's not really colored. It's not makeup in the sense of like it changes my appearance. It just kind of negates some of the light.
Huh. Okay. I mean...
like stage makeup.
Is your lighting not diffused or anything?
It's not. I would like to diffuse it at some point. I'd like to get better lighting, but...
I cannot thank you enough, Kovar. And the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much.
I might be able... Well, no, I can't show you because if I point my camera at it, you'll just see a giant glare.
You might be able to just use an oily piece of paper.
Don't mention it.
Honestly, parchment paper is a good way to go.
Okay.
We are a family, are we not?
Except my parchment paper is brown.
Oh,
well,
no.
yes. It's just... I didn't think... I didn't think I'd ever see him again.
I owe the lot of you my life. And you saved Wedges too, Kovar. I'm losing count of how many I owe you.
I don't remember what accent I did for him. Voice I remember, the accent no.
Biggs! Wedge! God, it's good to see the two of you again.
Kid.
Chief, it's you. It's really you.
In our hearts, we knew you were still alive.
Maybe I did a New York accent.
But to finally see you in the flesh...
I don't remember.
When Alfinor told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint.
It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the immortal flames should have seen them coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day, when I returned to the carnage at the Waking Sands, I noted naught amiss in the horizon. Nothing at all to suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this I conclude that the Garleans came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by the Ascians.
Carry on.
We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Minfilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them.
Castrum Sentry. What happened next?
Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but was probably moons, or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. So risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control, and thereby forced an emergency landing, and in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history.
If I didn't know any better, I'd call that a likely story, sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel. That will have been Biggs' handiwork, like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend.
Oh, they're doing the sitcom at the end of an episode laugh thing. Not sitcom, 60s cartoon.
Kovar, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minfilia and the others still want for rescue. All right, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for.
Hurrah! I'm glad to see the story significantly picked up compared to earlier in the game.
Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry.
No shit!
So let us convene at Revenant's Toll in Mortona, which is as good a place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east, then south, will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission.
Oh, that's unattuned. Okay. Well,
HDX.
I guess we're going there the old-fashioned way.
Is that the name of the... No, HXD.
The hex editor?
Yeah.
What do you need a hex editor for?
Mostly I just want to see what these .h2w files have in them.
Oh, yeah, I might be able to find, like, a header or something that can tell you a thing or two about them.
Well, looking at them, I don't see any... I don't see any kind of patterns.
Have you tried Googling the extension?
I know what it is.
I don't.
It's the files that h2testw.
That's a
Right.
hardware tester of some sort, right?
Yeah, it tests SD cards.
I see. I'm not familiar with that one. I know Steve Gibson's one that you can buy, that you can download at GRC, but I think that's mostly just testing to make sure that they're not fakes.
Yeah, that's what this is for, basically. It writes a bunch of files and then verifies that they still exist and haven't been fucked with.
What is the one? The one at grc.org has one that is the one I would have recommended for that. But if this works, then I guess it's fine. Slaffborn. Who are you?
Well met, friend. What brings you to Reverend's Toll?
grc.org?
Gibson Research Corporation. I think it's .org. It might be .com.
Did I hear you right?
grc.org is Gordon Research Conferences.
It must be grc.com.
Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry, and you want to rescue them. I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult.
Attune to the crystal. Oh, yes. Thank you. I meant to, but then I forgot about it. Like, when I saw I wasn't attuned, that was my first thought. I need to attune to this.
The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter of around the clock.
What if I could read?
Not even a fly could get within 100 yards of the walls undetected.
If the Garleans were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Minfilia and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth.
Aye, it has to be good old-fashioned infiltration.
I need a cardboard box!
But security's so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in?
I
The
have a mind
software
to
you
walk
were
through the front
talking
door.
about was Valid Drive.
Yes. Thank you.
The front door?
Aye, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in.
For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. Magitech? Oh, we're doing Final Fantasy VI also.
Heh, that's a bold strategy, but it just might work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment.
This accent is a disaster.
Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Eorzeans would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I'd recommend you speak with Glaumund. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire, and happens to know a deal about Castrum Sentry besides. I've no doubt that he'd want to be of aid.
Ida and I shall go to reconnoiter Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Kovar. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there ever times when you are not enthused? I'm nothing if not enthused, Ishtola, and you're beginning to remind me of Papa Limo.
Okay. Let's attune to this crystal. Now we can warp here whenever we want. Okay. Speak with Glaumund. With where? Oh, just right there? How did I miss you on a map before? Am I stupid?
Do you want me to answer that?
Looking for Claremont, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. You're looking to get inside Castrum Sentry and you need my help? Yes, something tells me we're gonna get along just fine.
I picked up on his personality the second I saw his face.
So, you friends at Castrum Sentry want for rescue. That Slothborn knows me too well. You can count on my help. I've got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass on an opportunity to get back at the Horsens. But enough about me, let's talk about strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the mobiles, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, might be as you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. Once we know this for certain your friends are there, we'll move on to the next stage of the operation. Now get going and Godspeed!
Looking for a drainage pipe. That is way southwest. Okay.
I love picking up my phone only to find there's an ad running.
Now, why is there an ad running on your phone?
I was doing I was doing a watch an ad to get a reward thing.
Oh,
And
okay.
I put down my phone because I refused to actually watch the ads.
That's reasonable. So many enemies I don't feel like fighting. They're like almost 10 levels below me. It's not worth it. I'm being followed. No, I should leave my map open. I'm being followed from in front by someone with a faster chocobo than me. Oh, I pissed off that enemy. Well, I'm not gonna fight it.
Oh,
that was
no.
the thing. Oh man, I'm drawing all kinds of aggro. And I joined a fate. I'm not even in the map for the fate. What? Drainage pipe. Do. Here we are. Okay, now here's a fight that I'm gonna do on purpose. Okay. I'm doing my AoE attacks to hit more than one of them at one time. Just standing here. I know I've said this like a million times now, but I really love that I have an attack called Twin Snakes.
Oh my word.
Okay. Now let's check this drainage pipe out again. No. Sometimes it's annoying having that little buddy follow me around. The faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe.
What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak?
She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her.
The others aren't much better. The Elezen gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish.
I do wonder, why is the Tribunus so obsessed with this Minfilia woman?
They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garleans don't have.
Mystical power, like the kind the beastmen use?
How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself?
As well to try to tumble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much.
Our break is over. Best we get back to our stations.
The footfalls grow fainter until all is silent. Okay. Oh.
Saying bloody and supposed to in the same sentence feels odd to me.
Is someone else doing the same quest as me by chance? Okay. Is back.
This is live, bro man. Kovar has never put up a repeat.
If I was gonna put up a repeat, it would be on April Fool's Day.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I think that would be a fun April Fool's joke. Wait, no. I'm looking for... Alphinaud! There you are! It's good to see you again, Kovar. I'm given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? So, Minfilia and the others are indeed at Castrum Sentry. Their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him.
Good work, Kovar. As Alphinaud has already told you.
Alphinaud. Yeah, I know it's Alphinaud, but I want to say Alphinaud.
We've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Glaumun is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparation of my own. Minfilia and the others are counting on us, Kovar. Let us not keep them waiting any longer than necessary.
I like Sid. I like him a lot.
While Glaumun goes about devising his plan, we need to see some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover that they're short in armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are borne upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out the Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few.
Okay, we go southwest again. Also, hello, Broman. This isn't really an EMP. We're not, like, breaking electronics with too much power. We're just scrambling airwaves. It's a different thing. Similar, but different. That said, this is exactly how a lot of actual real-life interference devices work. Use. Okay. Take out this plasmoid that this other person was already fighting. Okay, we got a few more. What? I'm not seeing it, so I guess I'm going to go to this one. Yeah, this is definitely someone doing the exact same quest as me. Crap. No, I'm standing in an area of effect for an attack. It didn't hurt me. Okay. Oh, I can go inside it. Maybe I can't. I'm not seeing all of the, Oh, there's a location. Three out of 5. Okay. And there's 4 out of 5 over here. I'm just doing a bad job seeing them, I guess. Oh, we get to fight a plasmoid. Oh, we get to fight a few plasmoids. Okay. This is a lot of things going on screen at once. Oh, I should have used... I should stick to my top row whenever it's lit up. That's where all of my AoE attacks are. That was an on-purpose choice I made. Okay, I got one more. Here we are. Yeah, seeing someone right next to me doing the exact same quest at basically the exact same time is kind of hilarious.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Except again, they've got a faster chocobo than me. Oh no, they don't.
Just a little bit.
Oh yeah, they do. Ever so slightly. This is never going to happen again. Like, I have been, like, close to in sync with people before, but not like this. Off you know. There you go. No, Sid.
No, the readings. Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose. I pray we won't have need of their power. My thanks, Kovar.
Okay, and then we're going... Yeah, look at this. The same exact places as me.
Train the wax out of your ears now, because there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. Plans to have you enter Custom Sentry all decked out in Imperial duds, but a disguise is more than just the clothes you're wearing. You also got to act the part. On the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best you learn it from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare to Castrum Sentry and watch the Imperials doing what they do.
Going to be pretty common. Dynamis' population is exploding right now. Interesting. Okay, we go southwest again. And this will probably be the last one for the night.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I suppose it would be, huh?
Bonk!
I wonder if people eat chocobos.
I don't know. I mean, I would. They are birds.
Yeah?
They're pretty big, although if people can ride them, it's probably like horses. I would assume too much muscle, not enough fat. It'd be tough. I don't actually know that's true about horses. Again, I assume. I know in some parts of the world, in history, they have eaten horses. It's kind of not really considered socially acceptable anywhere now, but...
I mean, it's partially because in some places, horses can give you diseases.
Oh. But also, they're super smart.
Yeah. Also, you're gonna have a hard time getting close to a horse to try to kill it. Like, you can use a gun, but like...
I see. The red ones are hers, and the purple ones are mine. Horses are not smart. I mean, they're smarter than a lot of animals. And they're smarter than cows. Less intelligent. Oh, and then people do eat pigs, though, so that's a fair point.
Yeah, I don't think the smartness is really,
Maybe it's about social... their how we socialize with them. I'm really curious how crows compare in intelligence to horses. Or pigs.
Nothing to report, sir!
Okay, it's a leg thing and an arm thing.
We have received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased.
Yeah, it's like a little dancey salute. And you cover up your face. Okay. And I don't want to spend all my money going back and forth, so I am just going to run, I assume, yeah, report to Glamo. I'm just going to run back there. I'm not going to fight you, mud puppy. Not with a 10 level lead, man. I don't know, running over to the next thing and then not starting it just for the sake of being in the right place is kind of not the most exciting way to end a stream, but it's the most preparative way to end a stream, you know?
Yeah.
Be ready so that when the next one starts, I'm not lost and confused. Mud puppy sounds like a slur. Kind of. It actually sounds like a real one. I saw
Son of a damn it.
I saw someone trying to argue that slop was a slur, and I'm like, that's not really what the word slur means. It's obnoxious and insulting and sometimes merited, but,
well,
but it's not to people, it's to stuff, so I think it inherently isn't.
Well, except it originated from a very specific thing that definitely was a slur.
Like, I thought it originated from slop like what pigs eat, that's just given to them.
Well, okay, yes, but the way that we use it. Blank
For
slop,
AI, you will eat your AI and be happy with it. That's where it comes from.
It,
Which isn't a slur. Again, because it refers to stuff, not people. Anyway, I don't want to get into something that deep. I want to get into the part of the stream where I tell everyone what I'm going to be doing for the next week. This Wednesday, Majora's Mask. This Saturday, Hollow Knight, and I think I'm going to finish it. Next Monday, I'm going to be playing Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury.
woo-woo!
Yeah, that's a new game to start. 3 weeks, assuming nothing goes wrong. 3 weeks until the next Final Fantasy XIV. And until next time, I appreciate you all very much, and I wish you all peace! Bye-bye!
Bye.